I put a motor in that, shocker. What are you up to?
Oh, just wiping my seat down because it's soaking wet because it rained.
Where are we at?
Oh, the best place to come for side-by-side. You want to make some power.
That's what we're here to do. So we got your machine here. We got some billet goodness going on this.
Yeah.
And we're going to do some little bit of tuning on those billet goodies. So
yeah, I'm pumped.
No, we'll go show them right now. So we're down here at Whalen Speed, obviously, and we're here to put Kyle's machine on the dyno. We got a big stock turbo class race coming up, and we're here to squeeze every last bit of power out of this thing that we can. So our friends at STM Powersports hooked us up big time with some parts that are going to help really lay that power down, get us a good launch, and just make for a serious performing machine. Check these things out. All right, so these are nice. I don't even have both of these on my machine. That's how crazy this is that Kyle has these. So first things first, we're gonna start with the primary clutch because primary comes first, right? So STM Powersports, Rage 4 WCP primary. So I think the engagement on this one is gonna be around 3,200. That's what I told him we wanted to be at, but we'll see eventually, later today. The nice thing with STMs is they get these things set up super close right out of the box. I don't know if you remember, Kyle, last year when we put that primary on my machine, like how close it was when we took it out.
Yeah, it was pretty much spot on.
Yeah.
It was real close.
One weight change, and that's all we needed to do. So that's gonna be super nice. Now, what I don't have, STM tuner secondary. You're getting all the nice stuff here in the machine. It's crazy. So this is, there's a ton of adjustability in these. Bunch of different helix options. I mean, if this is what all the fast side-by-sides run, STM Powersports stuff. So it's, I think, going to be a nice package for your machine. I'm excited for it. So,
yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Shout out to STM.
Cool. Yeah, big time. They always come through and say, hey, going to this big drag race event. Can you hook us up? Can you help us out? And they do that. So if you guys need anything for your machine, clutch related, make it big power, check out STM Powersports. Very nice pieces. So I think James is starting to take yours apart right now, get that stock stuff out of there. And we're going to do a couple checks before we bolt this stuff on. And we'll be ready to slap these things on and make some jam. 2 minutes later, James already has both the stock pieces off. We're ready to go on with those new STM. So James is going to take a little bit of, I think, bluing and put it on the crankshaft. And we're just going to see like how the surface is made up. And what kind of like contact pattern are you looking for, just to make sure there's good like engagement on the crank and the taper of the clutch?
Yeah, basically we just want to make sure that it's like contacting in the middle area of the crank snout.
Yeah.
Usually like the tip and the big end of the crank doesn't touch.
Yeah.
Because of features in the clutch.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just looking for a good contact pattern in that middle section.
Cool.
So
I've never done that, so that's interesting. I'd be curious to see what that's going to look like. And then if that all checks out, we'll throw some valve grinding compound on the crank and lap that clutch in. We'll be good to go. No big deal.
all right, so we're gonna have to lap it for sure.
What are you seeing?
So, you know, we put this Dyno on here, and it is basically doing the opposite of what we want it to do.
Okay.
It wiped here on the snout,
Yeah.
and then it wiped back here on the big end. Basically, this blue patch is where we want contact.
There's no contact,
There is no contact.
as evident by the fact that it's still blue.
Yes. So we'll do some lapping. We may do some deburring on
Okay.
the clutch itself, but we'll basically reverse this situation here, and then we'll be good to go.
Right. So if you don't do that, basically, especially on higher horsepower machines, you risk your clutch spinning on your crankshaft. And then when it does that, well, you need a crank.
Exactly. That's a not fun.
Yeah, horrible day. So we'll do this the right way, get this thing all fixed up, and get that clutch on. Oh, man, it's time to put this beauty on there. It's a real shame to have to cover this stuff up and not be able to see it when you're riding. It just looks so nice. Woo-hoo-hoo. So we got that all lapped on. Everything came out good with the contact pattern on the crank. It's ready to get bolted down. And the nice thing is, like, if we do have to make some small adjustments to these, like, these arms come out super easy, so...
Right, you don't have to pull the clutch.
No.
You just do everything on the car. Like,
Yeah.
That's ideal.
Yep. Man. You know what they say, dude? Must be nice. Freaking secondary that I don't have. Jeez, oh man.
You're on a stock secondary?
Yeah.
You got 2 primaries. You got a race one and a non-race one.
Yeah, the race one for the small turbo that I have. Anyways, this looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
These, I mean, I'm just ready to see them in action now.
Same. I'm ready to ride this.
I'm real curious what the engagement's going to be. I think I told them like 3,200, but maybe they went a little aggressive.
Says.
Oh, it does?
You said.
Yeah.
But we'll find out. We'll find out.
Did you read far into what the sheet said, where I told them to make it super slow so my machine beats you? Did you see that part?
Yeah, but I also talked to them and said, hey, ignore him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well.
Okay, here we go. Clutches are on. They're spinning true. They're looking good. Friggin' beautiful. About to make first pull in this unit. It's about 3,500 engagement. Something like that. Yeah. Also, I'm just gonna get this out of the way for any potential crybabies out there.
Stop.
That's a stock BRP turbo.
Turbo RR. Hey, that's off your machine.
Yep.
Stock.
Stock turbo. I mean, I don't know what to tell anyone. Stock turbo. Is what it is. Let's see what this thing makes. All right, go time. First pull on the clutches. What's it gonna make?
Say 250.
250?
260.
260? Okay.
It should pick up power. We got their charge too. We fixed a few things. It's got STM clutches, which are known to put more power to the ground.
Right. That's reasonable, I feel. That's reasonable.
I mean, I want more. That's why I got a bigger turbo though.
We always do. All right, that first pull was like 242-ish, 241, I think. And the RPM was a little bit low, or a little high to start with, and then a little low at the finish. So we're doing a quick helix change in the STM secondary, and we're gonna see where our RPM's at with that. So it should come up a little bit. All right, helix change is done. Went to a straight 42. Let's see what this thing will do.
Touch the tune a little bit.
Oh, it did touch the tune?
Yeah, because the tune was the same tune that I had with the FB green in there.
Oh,
so.
okay.
It was for FB green.
Yeah.
Stock turbo. It's on right now.
Shifted some weight around in the clutch. That dynograph, the power was super flat, so that helix change definitely made a big difference, but we were still down on RPM and it was still kind of falling off towards the end. So we shifted some weight around, hoping this will be the ticket right here. All right, that last round was 249. And now we tried a different belt on it. So we took the Ultimax off. We're trying the world's best belt. We're gonna try and get some more RPM out of it and see what happens. So maybe power will come up a little bit and be as simple as a belt change. If not, maybe we'll look into a secondary spring.
Only one way to find out.
All right, guys, we ended with 252 horsepower on this unit. Pretty good. Now we got to try the launch control on this thing because we got a ton more engagement. Engagement's like 3,700 on this thing. So we set the launch control to 3,500. We're going to see how this thing sounds. If your tires don't chirp when you take off, you ain't got a race car. That's a fact.
Sounds pretty nasty.
Yeah, see how much boost it does make. I'm curious. Lay on that sucker. Oh, wow. Look at that beauty. Whew.
That's a different video.
We'll talk about that later. Maybe this will come first. Who knows? But
who knows?
What do you think about your machine?
Yeah, I mean, I'm super happy with it. Those STM clutches are going to be a game changer.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, just from a drag racing perspective, like being able to have that higher engagement and then being able to have the launch control up there so you can leave off quite a bit of bounds of boost. It's great. I haven't driven it like really anywhere other than on off the trailer, but super pumped. It made what it made 252 was the highest we've had on the dyno.
Yep.
Could, you know, change the ramps out, bring that RPM up a little bit, but with that green on there, the FP green turbo, she's going to rip.
Yeah. So we'll do this side-by-side USA race with the stock turbo, then put that green back on, get those STMs dialed in for that. Should be a beast, honestly. Like, it's going to be super fast.
When we get back from Oklahoma, you know, I'm going to pretty much put that green right on like the next day and be like, hey, Rick, let's go to the dunes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, the opening season is
today.
It is. No, it is.
Today.
Oh, it is today. You're right.
April 1st. So.
I've lost track of time. Like, my mind is just a blur with how much stuff we have going on.
I just scrolling through Facebook and seeing people post on the Silver Lake page.
Yeah.
Opening day. Like,
yeah,
I'm ready. Hopefully it warms up.
We'll be there soon with this. And, you know, some other stuff.
Another black, you know, X3 and maybe something that's like, I don't know what color that is. Pewter? No. Gray.
I wonder what the official color is.
We can look it up. We'll run a Vis.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, we're just trying to check stuff off this list before we head out for almost 2 weeks. So hope to see you at Cletus and Cars. Hope to see you at the Side-by-Side USA Spring Hoedown. Big thank you to STM Powersports for getting Kyle hooked up with those clutches. Going to be a game changer for this thing. Thing's going to be rowdy. So appreciate your support in this matter. If you guys can, check out rrutvshop.com for all your side-by-side needs. If you want to support the channel additionally, check out the Patreon link. But we appreciate everything, watching the videos, telling your friends. Everything about it keeps us out here doing this stuff. We're excited for this big trip. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content, and we'll be seeing you in a couple days.